美国神韵巡回艺术团周六下午在美国麻州伍斯特市拉开了2天3场演出的序幕，全场爆满，气氛热烈。
I read the brochure, but to see it live, my God, these people are from heaven. I mean, how could they do it?
Wow, I felt sort of moved about it. Actually, it was the visuals were spectacular, the colors were beautiful, and it sort of takes you to another location.
Richard Chabowski 是国际电池制造品牌 24M 的首席财务官，他特别欣赏二胡的独奏。
Urkel was amazing, and the singing and the dancing were beautiful, spectacular, really.
神韵的舞剧故事表现了中华5000年传统文化的价值与精髓。
There's so much history involved, and the storytelling was delightful.
The whole production.
It's interesting to catch so much in just such a short period of time. It gives me insight into the folklore and the different stories.
身为童书插画家兼作家，道格看完神韵的舞剧故事，深有启发。
It's interesting to see where it's meeting with the gods and humans and the stories that came out of it. Very truthful to the culture and the compassion with the three friends helping each other get through the journey.
演出结束后，观众纷纷表示他们满载而归。
And I felt really good, and I felt sort of at peace, actually.
And to think it's not allowed in China. Boy, they're missing something.
新唐人记者王玉鹤、杨丽，麻州伍斯特报道。
Very awakened, very energized, very happy and positive.
It's very unique and something that we haven't ever experienced before.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever been to, and I've been dying to see it.
Transcendent enlightenment.
神韵演出传递巨大的精神能量，观众皆感受到其中的不凡。
I see the dancers, there's something very special and unique about them because when they show up on the stage, it's like they bring this energy and this essence of divine light and energy to their performance. It's a very uplifting and inspiring experience. I think it's very important to free your mind and to connect to something bigger than yourself.
It was beautiful to watch them dance and just appreciate the body and movement and how that correlates with spirituality. Read that music is a language of the gods, and I think that dancing could probably qualify.
演出中展现的神性让崔特先生深获启发。他表示，他像是从沉睡中被唤醒了。
To wake up, to become enlightened, to seek truth, appreciate music and dance, and realize that that is a big portal to spirituality.
新唐人记者王玉鹤、杨丽，麻州伍斯特报道。
1月20号下午，神韵巡回艺术团在麻州伍斯特市2天3场的演出圆满落幕。尽管当地下着大雪，剧院内仍高朋满座，气氛热烈，观众掌声与喝彩声不断。
It's worth coming to see. It was a very, very pleasant and wonderful afternoon. I'm really glad we came despite the ice and snow.
It was wonderful. It really was great. I love the way the people came out of the stage. I mean, some of that was so smooth that you would have sworn that were the same people going under the screen. But the dancing was superb. The artistry was really, really good.
观众赞扬神韵复兴中华5000年传统文化的努力。
Anytime you're bringing something back that should never have been destroyed to begin with is a wonderful thing, especially when the demise of so much of it was not through the fault of the people.
It's always important to study history and keep it alive.
神韵舞蹈演员技艺高超，传递强大能量，观众给予至高的评价。
Gymnastics originated perhaps with Chinese dance, and the dancers are extremely graceful.
There was a lot of energy. The dancers had a lot of energy going for some of the stuff that they were doing. I think the performers here are probably at the peak of their industry.
新唐人记者王于鹤、杨丽，麻州伍斯特报道。
1月22号晚，神韵环球艺术团莅临纳什维尔市的田纳西表演艺术中心，带来首场演出。观众赞叹神韵以艺术形式带他们领略到中华5000年神传文化的辉煌，并感悟到慈悲终将战胜邪恶，令人们看到希望。
We loved it. It was magical.
The lady who sang was very good. Very good. Incredible voice.
Well, I think it also just hits all the emotions. Some is very calming and soothing. Then you have the laughter. Then you have the intense parts of different songs. So it kind of hits all the emotions and captures it in a song.
观众表示，神韵的每个舞蹈都有其独特的韵味，能从中领略到中华传统文化的博大与精深。
I loved just seeing the different cultures and regions and how their dances and the clothing were different for each region and culture. I really loved learning about each region that we were traveling to and how each place that we went was different and how they celebrated the art a little bit differently. I really appreciated that.
You get a sense of the tradition that goes into the dancing and the I guess thousands of years of development, and so you get a real sense of just the history of China.
Thought everyone was so talented, and I thought the cultures were expressed so well. It was a beautiful show.
观众领悟到整台演出贯穿着慈悲终将战胜邪恶的主题，让人看到希望。
Well, as I read and as I heard, when communism came in, it really put a negative connotation onto culture, and that's unfortunate because for as it was stated 6,000-7,000 years this was the traditions. It's a shame to lose it in just a short period of time.
I got a message that love prevails all in an overall feeling of hope, and even in times of darkness and sadness to always remain hopeful.
Oh, I think it is a great idea to revive it, keep it all arts and self alive. Absolutely. Music, dance, all those kind of things. Very interpretive, so great.
新唐人记者王琼、岳磊、纳什维尔报道。
1月23日下午，神韵环球艺术团在田纳西州纳什维尔市的田纳西表演艺术中心进行了第2场演出。女演员兼模特阿里克斯·凡兹兰德是第2次观赏神韵，她表示神韵让人身心祥和，是一定要看的演出。
What I love about the classical Chinese dance is that you wouldn't expect that, like, throughout the history of choreography, those spins and those leaps, how it originates from ancient Chinese dance. I never knew that. This was something that I had just found out about 2 years ago. So really, it's beautiful and it's poetic. That Xinyun is just one of those perfect masterpieces where the dance and the acting and the overall script is just riveting.
女演员兼模特阿历克斯·凡兹兰德曾在电影《华尔街之狼》中出演角色，主演过电影《组建公司小姐》。她对神韵展现的纯正表演艺术赞不绝口。
So you're watching something that is pure and original, and it's the performance value dates back thousands of years. So as an actress, it inspires me because this is one of the oldest forms of acting. So my heart fills with joy every time I come too. So when you are the actor, that is when you are in full costume, underneath the lights, and on the stage. You are no longer yourself at that point. So it's just very interesting to see how they were able to create all these wonderful different personalities. And I mean, I think everybody loves the monk. He's just hysterical. But I just think that every performance was phenomenal, from the singing to the dancing and the acting. I mean, it couldn't have been any better.
斯兰德女士惊叹于神韵服装和舞蹈动作的完美结合。
I love how the costumes flow, like with every movement, like the costume itself has a dance. And I think that's kind of what's like just all-encompassing about like the movements is how the fabric dances along with the actual performers. Yeah, and the glitter, I mean, it's beautiful. It takes your breath away.
兹兰德女士还感受到神韵演出带来的强大能量。
Yeah, well, what it is like you feel this spiritual connection. So it's very much meditative. It's mind, body, and spirit, and you're having that experience in that chair watching it. And how beautiful is it to give somebody energy and feed their soul through something that you love?
她向每个人推荐神韵。
What I think is that Shinyun is probably one of the greatest performances you can ever see. If it's in your city, you need to go and understand that you are going into an all-encompassing art sensory experience. And not only do you walk out smiling, but you think about it until it comes back next year.
新唐人记者王琼、岳雷，田纳西州纳什维尔报道。
1月23号下午，神韵环球艺术团在美国田纳西州首府纳什维尔市上演第2场。一位建筑公司老板表示，演出非常不可思议，完全被震撼。
We're enjoying it very much.
The costumes are very beautiful. Everyone's very well disciplined.
And we're enjoying the stories behind the dance very much.
A very spiritual culture. Different from ours, but very spiritual.
第一次来看神韵的彼得·汤姆斯是具有25年历史的We Do 建筑公司的老板，他们夫妻对演出深感震撼。
Wow, completely overwhelming, and this is so incredible. The choreography was absolutely fabulous. The syncopation, I can't believe it.
Well, and the special effects, the costumes, but more than anything, the story. And dancing without speaking tells a story, even more than a production that they're speaking. But honestly, the culture, how they traced every sequence until present, and the end made me really sad to think that's where we are today with the cell phones and, the bullying and all of that. So honestly, we are blown away. I could see it again and again and again.
We could see this again. It is incredible. The stories, the culture, the fact that it was brought back after communism was brought to China.
Well,
was
the thing that
it was just incredible that all this was actually preserved, and now they have this college or center in New York where they teach this and train this. That's absolutely fabulous, I think.
这是新唐人记者王琼、岳磊，田纳西州纳什维尔报道。